Pizza, popcorn, potato chips, ice cream cones, sodas, Cracker Jacks, yogurt, wheat germ cookies, and sunflower seeds.
All in that?
Try me.
Pizza, yogurt, and ice cream.
Oh, you called mine weird.
And you?
Okay, well, sunflower seeds, chips, and soda.
That's a really weird combination.
That'll be $9.75. Who's gonna pay? You, sir. Good man. You don't always pay.
I saw it.
Wow, a whole dollar.
I saw it, but I still don't.
Get 'em here. Hot dogs, egg rolls, pizza.
Anything is possible on a summer's night
Oh,
when the moon is as full as this.
Oh, please, Hank, just relax.
You're only throwing your money away.
It's not my money, it's yours.
You really want to.
Laugh if you will, but what I tell you will surely come to pass.
If anyone we know sees us, it'll look as if we don't have a date. We don't. Don't rub it in. Since we don't, why not enjoy this? The music, the excitement. The reason we're here is because America's favorite comedy writer is practically engaged to his TV story editor, your boss. That's only because his nose is always in his script whenever I'm right in front of him. Face it, if he fell over you right now, he wouldn't remember who you are. There they are. That was fun, Johnny. Let's go to the house of mirrors again.
Once is enough for me. I get woozy in there.
Me too. Better stay close in case I trip. Peggy, come back. Don't follow them. Haven't you any pride?
Tell your future young lady only $1.
Here. I'm listening.
Let me see. I see a young man coming into your life.
In and out like all the rest?
He is tall, good looking. He has red hair and a very passionate nature.
And a passionate wife?
He will have, unless you don't believe in marriage.
Oh, I believe in marriage and Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy. And thanks for the fairy tale. Poor Peggy. He doesn't even know she's alive. I'm so happy, Johnny. Do you want a big wedding or just a simple ceremony?
What?
You asked me, darling. Don't tell me you've already forgotten.
Forgotten?
You mean you don't want to marry me?
Of course I do. Why have I got such a headache?
Take me home, darling. Think over yourself and get a good answer. Understanding? I heard her. She practically put the word "will you marry me" in his mouth. Oh, Johnny, now it's over between us. And the sad part of it is, it never even began.
Tell your future young lady.
I'll tell you, I'm going to be an old maid. If I can't have the man I want, then I don't want any. $1.
Let me see. I see a double life.
Double life?
I see a split personality. At least I think it's a split personality.
If they're mine, both of them are miserable. Well?
Oh, the light so bright of the moon. It is blinding me. Everything is all mixed up. I cannot read you, young lady.
Even the fortune teller won't take my money. Sure says a lot for my future.
Everything is happening tonight. Something strange has happened here. And it wasn't caused by the rays of the full moon. Something strange is about to happen. Or perhaps it already has.
Nobody home, you got the wrong number. Bye.
Mr. Barnes, don't hang up. It's Peggy.
Peggy, I don't know anyone named Peggy. Bye again.
Peggy, Miss Morgan's secretary.
Oh, sure. Why are you calling me in the middle of the night?
It's 10 o'clock a.m.
You just made that up. Whoa, you did make that up. Wow. That's like as if I was hit by a bulldozer.
You were.
What did you say?
I said you were expecting Miss Morgan and Mr. Thompson, the network president, at 11. Remember?
Vaguely, only vaguely.
I'm calling to tell you Mr. Thompson's plane arrived earlier from Minneapolis. We'll all be at your apartment in about half an hour, maybe sooner.
Well, I'm in no condition for, okay, Polly.
Peggy. Peggy, not Polly, Mr. Barnes.
I'm sorry, Peggy. Tell Miss Morgan I'll be full of the old zip and ready to go.
He doesn't even remember your name.
Don't rub it in.
How many dozens of times has he seen you?
I've never counted.
Seeing through you is a better way of putting it. It's as if you're not even there. Mr. Barnes,
Well, I must have dozed off again.
I could come back clean up later.
No, glad you woke me. Got an important meeting here soon. 4 people, network president stuff.
Well, you better go up and start to dressing.
Remind me to tell you I love you. I love you, but I can't marry you, of course. Which reminds me, I'm engaged to get married.
Oh, Mr. Barnes, that's wonderful.
I guess, it was, pretty sudden. I guess that's why I overslept.
Too much excitement.
Yeah, and with it being so sudden, I would think that's what she would say, wouldn't it be?
It's Miss Morgan, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, she's beautiful. And smart, too. What more could any man want?
This man can use something for a headache. She is right. She is everything a man could want. Why is this so much? All I drank last night was papaya juice. I wonder if that was poison. I gotta hurry and get ready. I wonder if I need to shave. Ah! The papaya juice was poison. Or maybe I'm seeing things.
Good morning. Yes, you should shave.
Maybe I'm having a nightmare?
You're wide awake in your own apartment. This is your mirror. Only my reflection is in it instead of yours.
That's the craziest.
Isn't it?
I see it, but I don't believe it. Things like this just don't happen.
It happened last night in the House of Mirrors. It wasn't my fault.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me just have this slowly.
In case you didn't know, trick mirrors are a terrible strain on us poor reflections.
In case you don't know, I'm about to go into shock here, but before I do, explain the rest of it.
Your reflection and the reflection of the person I belong to were switched in the House of Mirrors.
I see you, but I still don't believe you. And I hear you, and I still don't understand.
From what I understand, Two reflections simply went home with the wrong people. That's all.
That's enough.
Oh, I'll get that, Mr. Barnes.
Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna finish getting dressed.
Good morning, Molly, my darling. Any coffee ready?
I just put it on.
Oh, good. Where's our boy genius today?
He's up in the bathroom dressing. He doesn't look too good this morning.
I should have his worries. Hey, buddy boy, why don't you come on out? The star of your TV show's here.
In a minute, Ed.
Did he tell you the news, Molly?
About him being engaged to be married? I think it's wonderful.
It's just great. I'm going to congratulate him.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Mr. Price. I'm finished here, Mr. Barnes. I'll be leaving. Mr. Price, I'll be seeing you on me TV. I just love that song and dance routine you did. I just closed my eyes and pretended you were singing just to me.
Oh, Molly, you want to make that a reality?
Eh?
Take a half step here, then step, kick, and turn around. Then you slide from side to side, and just ride right down to the ground. The Big Apple, the Big Apple. Just do the Big Apple, ride with me.
Let's do the dance together in all kinds of weather with me on your arm.
I'm blinded by all your charms. The Big Apple, the Big Apple. Just do the Big Apple, ride with me. Can't begin to tell you how much it pleases me to have you at my side.
It definitely is exciting to be the one you choose to love. It feels so strange to see him looking at me.
It's unbelievable she could pay attention to me. There you go, you're getting the hang of it now. It's nice to hold you like this, then turn right into a line.
I could stay this way all night with you as my guide.
Let's do
The dance together in all kinds of weather. We'll work together as a team till we perfected the dance routine. The Big Apple, the Big Apple. Just do the Big Apple, do the Big Apple, do the Big Apple, ride with me. I'm gonna wash my hands again.
Oh, well, Molly, you have a nice day.
Oh, I never wash my face again either. Bye.
Sorry to kept you waiting, Ed. I overslept.
I would have liked to have had the dreams you must have had. What? Denise? In a wedding gown? Now there's some that deserves a six-way mirror.
Mirror?
Try to picture it. 6 of Denise. Frankly, I'd settle for 2 of her, 1 for the both of us. But I guess the best man won. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You know, you didn't know this, neither did Denise, but I was planning on asking her to marry me.
What, the way you're always clowning around, making with the jokes?
That's how I make my living, remember?
I had no idea you were that serious about her.
You know, come to think of it, I had no idea you were that serious about the lady.
Well, there we were in the House of Mirrors.
Coney Island.
No, the carnival in Central Park. So there we were. All that shiny glass, those queer shaped lights should get a pop in my head.
Like skyrockets going off, huh? I'll bet that was romantic.
You know, I didn't know it, but I felt like a different person when I came out of that place. And now I know there was something different about me.
Well, sure. I mean, come on, you're engaged to one of the most exciting, desirable women in New York. Look, to show you there's no hard feelings, I'll be your best man. I'm gonna run down to the deli and pick up some bagels. You take it easy. You don't look in any condition for this meeting. Hey, remember, the network president's sitting in on it.
Yeah. Now I'll take care of you. You know, I think there's something familiar about you. Wait a minute. Yes, you do look familiar.
I do.
Yes, you're the girl at the supermarket, that checkout girl. No? The waitress at the restaurant on Madison and 40th?
Don't strain your brain, Mr. Barnes. You're a chicken. You know that?
I'd rather be a chicken than a dead duck. How else would I explain your reflection where mine should be?
Maybe Denise can help you figure it out.
And maybe I'd be the only one who sees it. Maybe I'm going nuts. No, you know, they take me out to the nearest clinic farm, so I think for the time being I'm keeping Neil under wraps, Missy.
That's not my name.
What is it?
If you don't know, you don't deserve to be told.
What?
Hey, I'm suffocating.
All right. Oh, good to see the network president, Mr. Thompson.
And it's good to see you too, Johnny, since the latest Nielsen ratings are the highest yet.
We were pleased with the ratings too, but not surprised.
Mr. Lee is never surprised. He knows.
After a while, LT, you get to know when you have a winning combination.
Well, I've hired the best producer in the business.
Well, I think so, LT.
He's absolutely right, Mr. Lee.
And the best story editor too.
I'm only as good as the material I get. He gives me the best.
Well, we couldn't do it without Ed.
Oh, you couldn't do what without me?
We were just talking about how you're a sensation, Ed.
You know how I love to hear from my fans.
This is show business.
It's just show business. Speaking of show business, I've got tickets for 42nd Street, and I'm taking all of you tonight.
A Broadway show. Well, I can hardly wait.
Does Mr. Thompson count? Wait, why don't you show me the opening number of your next show, Ed? Yes, Ed, and I have to have some cake.
Okay, well, I'll need some volunteers. Frank, how about you? Sure, if you want me to, Ed. Mr. Thompson, you can't pass down an opportunity like this.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Okay, talk me into it.
Hello, Broadway, we'll sing for you today. Hats off to showbiz, a salute will pay. Glittering lights get our attention, hold us in a spell till the curtain goes up for all the hours of entertainment. We'll toast to you with our cups. Hello, Broadway, we're back for you today. Shout hallelujah, Broadway, that's all we've got to say. Hours and hours of breaking their backs help make a show Hey, say that scream wasn't in front of the mirror last time I was here.
Oh, yeah, that. You know, when you left earlier, you slammed my door so hard you broke my mirror.
Really? Huh. Oh boy, I guess I don't know my own strength, huh, buddy? Sorry, I'll pay for the damages.
No, forget about it. Let's get down to work. That's what we're here for, isn't it?
That's right, darling. Girls, let's take us home for the food. Try not to be so careless. Yes, Miss Morgan. And Peggy, why haven't you handled those scripts? Do you have to be told everything? Yes, Miss Morgan. Listen, everyone. Johnny's got the most marvelous idea for our next show.
Well, I'm anxious to hear
And
it.
so am I.
I had a good idea.
The one you told me about last night.
I don't remember.
Of course you do.
Well, if I did, it's gone completely out of my head.
Don't worry, it'll come back to him. Johnny's not with it as much as usual this morning, but I think that I can explain. You see, we weren't going to make it official yet, but under the circumstances, Johnny's head's a bit in the clouds this morning because we got engaged last night.
To each other.
Well, zip it.
Congratulations, you jerk.
Well, we understand, Johnny. Nobody expects you to be on the ball this morning. I know. Let's all forget this meeting and go out to lunch for a big celebration. Buy treat.
How generous of you, Mr. Thompson. You two can go back to the office. There's plenty of work for you to do there.
Now let's see. Where's there a good restaurant for the occasion?
I suggest the Mirror Room at the Grand Hotel.
A perfect suggestion, Mr. Lee.
Call and make reservations for 6, Miss Wilson.
Yes, sir. Mr. Thompson, if you'll be in town tomorrow.
Oh, I'll be in town the rest of the week.
Good, we can reschedule for another morning.
Fine.
Is this the mirror room? I'd like to make reservations.
No, not there, not the mirror room.
Johnny, what's the matter with you?
Now I can understand if you were paying for it.
I've only been there once myself.
I've never been there and I refuse to go now.
You refuse?
I hear the food's raw.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Listen, I happen to know the owner personally.
I don't care if you know the chef personally. I'm not eating in any mirror room.
Johnny, what's the matter with you? Mr. Thompson, there are other good restaurants.
I like the mirror room.
Then go yourself. You can all go without me.
Maybe it would be better if you all did go without us. I don't think Johnny's feeling very well.
I feel ill.
Okay, fine, whatever. We're out of here. Come on, Frank.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
What about the reservations?
Mr. Thompson doesn't really need reservations. Denise, Johnny, is there anything I can do?
Just leave me alone with him, Ed. And Peggy, don't forget the scripts. Yes, Miss Morgan. This is a nightmare. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Mr. Barnes.
Thanks, Polly.
Peggy.
Oh, what's the difference? If that little exhibition didn't lose our jobs, I don't know what will.
I couldn't help myself.
Couldn't help what? Accepting a generous invitation in our honor?
Anywhere else but there.
You said you'd never been there.
It's called the mirror room, isn't it?
Yes.
Then it's probably lousy with mirrors.
All shapes and sizes, tinted and marbleized. There's even a huge one imported from the Palace of Versailles.
That's what I was afraid of.
Johnny, what's the matter with you?
Denise, darling, I love you because you've always been very understanding of me.
Are you not a little bit difficult today? But I'll try.
What if I told you I see, or I imagine I see, another girl's reflection when I look in the mirror?
You what?
I can't help myself. I do. She even talks back to me.
What girl?
You know, I don't even know what girl. I don't even know her name.
You're not making any sense.
Believe me, Denise, none of this makes sense. But this morning when I looked in the mirror, there she was, talking to me.
A strange girl's face.
Well, not exactly strange. She kind of looked familiar, but I really don't remember.
Oh, I see.
Do you, Denise? Then explain it to me.
She's there, rooted in your subconscious. Someone you knew and loved before.
Come on, Denise, are you back on that psychiatry kick thing again? I thought you gave that up the last time you went to the head shrinker.
I learned a lot in those sessions, enough certainly to know what's going on with you.
Well, you're not doing a very good job of explaining it to me.
So, a girl you only half remember. And now you see her every time you look in the mirror.
Denise.
It all ties in. It's a complete rejection of me. You asked me to marry you in front of the mirror, and now you see her face in all of them.
Denise, what you're saying doesn't make any sense.
It does to me. Let me go, you bigamist.
Denise, come back here. Don't leave me alone with her.
Peggy, you won't believe it. Remember that fortune teller at the carnival? She saw a tall, handsome, red-haired young man in my future. And tonight I met him on that date I didn't want to go on. What's the matter? You look scared. I thought you might be Jonathan Barnes. That's wishful thinking, isn't it? Oh, he'll be here all right, if he remembers me. And somehow he'll find a way to put things straight again. But if he doesn't remember me, he'll have to learn to live with it. It will serve him right for treating me like a piece of furniture when he trips over. You're talking gibberish. Linda, I know you'll find this difficult to accept. I did myself at first.
I'm listening.
You were asleep when I got back from the carnival last night, so I undressed in the dark. I didn't discover it till this morning. I didn't tell you then because I thought it was only wishful thinking, or that somehow the law of relativity or gravity, or whatever it is that controls things like this, would unscramble everything and make it normal again. You're still talking gibberish. It's not gibberish, it's true. Last night I was standing behind Jonathan Barnes on those turkey mirrors. Suddenly I felt dizzy.
You're dizzy over him.
He's a lost cause. You know he's going to marry Miss Morgan. If he does, all three of us will live unhappily ever after.
The three of you?
Johnny, Miss Morgan, and my reflection in his mirror.
What?
You see, I've got his, and I've no intention of giving it back. If that's the only way I can have him.
I'm going to call a doctor.
See for yourself.
Look at Rick's doing next to mine. I mean, yours should be there.
Mine's where his should be. He's not very happy about the situation, but there's not a thing he can do about it.
And your reflection, I mean.
Oh, sure. I mean, she can tell him where to find what belongs to him. But if my reflection really reflects me, she won't. I'll take bets on that. I wish I could change places with her.
My mind boggles.
Oh, but at mine first. I am getting used to it. I even like it. But there are some disadvantages. Combing my hair without seeing myself. Putting on makeup.
Does this have to be kept a secret?
I wasn't planning on calling the newspapers.
Can I just tell Heidi and Beth they just got back from their vacation on the Mexican Riviera?
I don't know.
Please, we'll swear them to secrecy.
Okay.
I'm dying to see their faces.
Since things are the way they are, why can't you adjust? I'm doing my best.
Is she telling us the truth?
Let's see it. Just stand behind me.
He's cute.
With that fiery look in his eyes.
No wonder you've got such a crush on him.
Oh, I've got more than a crush on him, girls. I've got his reflection, and I intend to keep it.
I guess he has a nice smile.
It's just adorable. It had to mean something nice to him at a carnival. And you two didn't believe me.
So, Peggy, do you suppose that if we went to the House of Mirrors, we might get a man like him, too?
I mean, it was everywhere for ours, even on the Mexican Riviera.
I'm with you.
We are three senoritas looking for our senor. We've searched the village over, looking for the matador. Short ones, tall ones, big ones, small ones, we've looked everywhere. But the man of our dreams will nowhere to be found, it seems. We are three senoritas looking for our senor. One who will be so happy when we do the household chores. We will cook, we will clean, we will love him tenderly. But the man of our dreams was nowhere to be found, it seems. We are three senoritas looking for our senor. We've searched the village over, knocking on every door. To our surprise, we got wise and opened up our eyes. The man of our dreams was under our nose, it seems.
a man we'll all adore. There's one thing wrong with our song, our disappointment is so great. The man of our dreams needs to come in threes, it seems.
Poison papaya juice. It gave me hallucinations. I only imagined it, all of it. Things like that just couldn't happen. I have a logical explanation why it couldn't. Because things like that just don't happen. That's why it didn't happen. See a dictionary. Reflection. The state of being reflected. Okay, let's reflect. This is better. To give back likeness of this image, or to become mirrored, to look the same. Okay, that's all right, go on, idiot. Push that away. Get on the phone. Call Denise and the network president. Begin to mend some fences. Why don't I push it away? I know why. She said I'm chicken. She? There's no she. It's just me. My mirror, my reflection. The papaya juice wasn't poison. I must be dead.
Good morning. Nice seeing you again.
I just don't understand this now. How could this happen?
That was a very interesting story conference yesterday.
Glad you thought so.
Italian Price, he slammed the door and broke the mirror. Very inventive of you.
Well, he's not very bright, so I'd like to know when we're going to break this spell and be done with it.
You're not being a very good host. I am your guest, temporarily at least.
How long is temporarily?
It's up to you.
What do you mean it's up to me? Hello?
Johnny, it's Denise.
Oh, Denise.
Oh, her.
Look, I can't talk right now. I'm all tied up.
You're all tied up? Well, isn't that sad? I swallowed my pride and called you to give you a chance to explain.
Look, I can't explain anything. Not yet.
You just remember who that girl was, that Figment, who's responsible for making such a fool of yourself.
She isn't a figment.
Johnny, I'm trying very hard not to lose my temper.
Did she just call me a flirt? She's got nerve.
Be quiet.
Did you just tell me to be quiet?
I wasn't talking to you.
Who's there with you?
Nobody.
Then who are you talking to?
The girl in the mirror.
Oh!
Denise, hello? Hello? Well, I hope you're satisfied.
Is she mad at you again?
Even more so than before.
Then I am satisfied.
Tell me something.
I will tell you my name or where I belong if that's what you want.
Well, just tell me why you hate me.
To tell the truth, I'm rather fond of you.
Well, because of you, I probably lost the woman I love as well as my job.
I was standing behind the screen, remember? I heard Mr. Thompson say how pleased he was with the reading. I wouldn't worry about losing my job if I were you. As for Denise Morgan, I simply don't know what you see in her. I'm just being honest.
I don't want to talk about it.
You're hostile.
You bet I am.
Hostility is extremely bad for blood pressure.
I'm not even talking to you anymore. At least I don't intend to talk to you anymore. That towel over the bathroom there, that's staying up.
Is that why you telephoned the maid and told her not to come in for a few days?
Yes.
What makes you so sure we'll have a solution to our problem in a few days?
Aha, at least we're getting somewhere. You admit that you're a problem.
Why deny it? Did you have any trouble shaving this morning?
No, not at all. Not a bit, not in the least. Sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, good morning, Johnny.
What happened to your face, Mr. Barnes?
Cut yourself shaving, huh? You look as if you went 12 rounds with the world's heavyweight champ.
It's just an old blade. It's not as bad as it looks.
Mr. Barnes, your apartment's never looked so bad, if you'll forgive me for saying so.
Really? I didn't think it was that bad, but at any rate, that woman who cleans for me, Miss Molly, she called sick today.
Oh, well, why don't I pick up a bit?
Good thinking, Miss Wilson. I have a few things to say to Mr. Barnes.
Oh, look, I know what you're going to say, Frank.
Johnny, I've been producer of the Ed Price Show for a long time now. And up until yesterday, our relationship has always been smooth and pleasant.
Look, about yesterday, Frank,
What got into you? I'd like an explanation.
haven't you ever just had an off day?
You weren't just off, boy. You were way out.
Yeah, you know, I think I'm coming down with that jungle virus from Central America.
What jungle virus?
You ever heard about it?
No.
Oh, it's all in the papers, TV, radio. The health department's afraid of a possible epidemic.
Of jungle virus?
Yeah, you know, it starts in the pollen on the wild tiger lily, and it's picked up and carried by the spotted tsetse fly.
Is it contagious?
Scientists aren't sure.
What are the symptoms?
Well, you saw me yesterday. Irrational behavior, inability to think clearly, high fever. I'm feeling feverish now.
You know, it's funny I haven't heard about this.
It only lasts for a couple days, 3 days at the most, I hope. Why don't I get in touch with you, Frank?
Good idea.
Are we leaving?
The sooner the better.
And don't call me, I'll call you.
Fine, fine. Take care of yourself, Johnny, and give us a great show. I have faith in you.
Thanks, Frank. That's what I need. Faith, patience, and understanding.
You poor boy, you can count on me.
What do want you guys to leave on my account?
You sure you want to go in there, Ed?
What do you mean, am I sure? I want to see my best buddy.
I wouldn't get too close to him if I were you.
What's with him?
Yeah, you don't ever trust anything a TV producer would say.
Yeah, and you should know better than to shave without looking into a mirror.
What made you think I did?
That couldn't have happened any other way.
Well, the blade was old.
Oh, must have been rusty too, huh?
Now, forget about it, Ed. What do you want?
Okay, for openers. All right, you must know. I got to thinking after I took Denise home last night. By the way, I hope you don't mind. Took her out to dinner. Your performance with Mr. Thompson had her all shook up.
Yeah, did she mention anything about a mirror?
No, why?
Oh, never mind.
Anyways, I got to thinking after I took her home last night, I didn't slam your front door hard enough to break a heavy thing like that.
Well, you did. You said so yourself. You didn't know your own strength.
I can see the screen still in front of it.
You got 20/20 vision.
And you're hostile this morning.
I'm not hostile. I wish everybody would stop saying that I am.
Is that what Franklin called you?
Yeah, I was just Frank, nobody else.
And I guess that's why he didn't want me to come in.
I guess so.
Johnny, we're old friends. Best buds, you know?
Look, and I know you want to help, but if everybody would just leave me alone for a couple days, it'll all work itself out.
It's going to happen in a couple of days.
Well, for one thing, I'll finish the script I've been working on. You know, to tell you the truth, Ed, I'm afraid I'm losing my touch.
I don't believe it.
Believe it, that's why I was so edgy yesterday and hostile today. I've been up since the crack of dawn. The wastebasket's full of false starts.
Doesn't look to me as if you've been working.
Oh, yeah, Miss Wilson was just here and she cleaned it up.
Yeah, you know what? Half the time I believe you. Half the time I don't. You really confuse me sometimes.
Look, Ed, if you're the true blue pal that you say as you are, you'll believe me when I say I'm in a rut right now. Just get myself out of it, okay?
There's nothing I can do.
No, just let me alone. What are you doing?
I want to see how much damage I
It's
did.
smithereens.
Really? And all I did was close the door?
Go on, Ed, I want to get some work done, okay?
Oh, no way. This I gotta see.
Ed, can't you take a hint?
Okay, I'm going.
Now!
You're going crazy.
I said now, Ed.
I feel real sorry for your niece. She's planning to marry a nut.
She chose this nonsense. If everybody would just give me a chance to think. I'm a smart guy. I'll figure out something. About that again.
Ed just ran past us. What? This was very... Oh, Johnny, what happened to your face?
I cut myself shaving because I was groggy.
You see, Mr. Thompson?
Yes, Denise, you were quite right.
What's this all about?
Oh, your fiancée explained everything to me.
She couldn't possibly.
She came to see me. She told me how hard you've been working.
You've seen yourself this work, Mr. Thompson. #1 on the Nielsen grade.
I'm afraid I was a bit hasty yesterday, John. I apologize.
Look, Mr. Thompson, I'm the one that should apologize. My behavior yesterday was
The result of overwork. It's as simple as that.
Wow, you make it sound so simple.
Well, I don't want my best grader to have a nervous breakdown.
You know, since yesterday, I felt like I was coming down with one.
Just wait until you hear what the generous man is going to do, Johnny.
Yes, Johnny. In my opinion, you need a long rest.
You can say that again.
You need a long rest. Listen, Johnny. the next show has already been taped, and we're already putting final touches on the one after that. Why don't you and Denise get married and go on your honeymoon right away?
Right away?
How does Hawaii strike you? The network will put out bills, of course. Consider it a wedding present. Oh, and here's some champagne to take along with you on your trip.
Wow, thank you, sir.
Isn't it wonderful, Johnny? We're getting married much earlier than we planned.
What was that?
Oh, some bad plumbing. Look, I complained to the landlord about it, but Mr. Thompson, I don't know how to thank you for all your generosity.
Oh, well, it's insured for better ratings in the future. Oh, Denise, my limousine and chauffeur are waiting right outside. Shall I have them drive you back to the office?
That's okay. I'll pick up my own taxi in a while.
Oh, of course, of course. You two lovebirds want to discuss your honeymoon. Johnny, you're looking much better.
Yeah, I feel much better. Thanks again, Mr. Thompson. What are you doing? I took it that smashed.
When are you going to get it fixed?
One of these days it'll be fixed. Besides, your hair is beautiful. You're beautiful.
Isn't it wonderful, Johnny? It all happened so fast.
You're right about that.
Our dream honeymoon, all expenses paid. There's just one problem if we get married.
What's that?
Is there anything in front of the mirror over the sink in the bathroom?
Nah, just over it. A towel.
You see, this girl, she may be imaginary, but she's coming between us.
I almost forgot all about her.
That's why I asked Dr. Farber to come and see you.
Isn't Dr. Farber the,
Brilliant analyst who changed me from the shrinking violet I was underneath, who made it possible for me to accept that I'm better than practically everyone else. Clever, more attractive.
They're simply not that shrinking violet today, Denise.
Then you'll see her?
It won't do me any good. Her?
Didn't I ever mention that Dr. Farber was a woman? She overcame her early insecurities too. You'll find she has a penetrating insight. She absolutely inspires confidence, see?
Won't do me any good.
I'll believe that when I hear from her. And if she can't help you, then I'll have to find someone or someplace that can.
What's that supposed to mean?
There are places, Johnny, for people who see other people rather than themselves when they look in the mirror. Try to cooperate with Dr. Farber. Do it for me. Oh, tell her I couldn't stay and say hello for me.
Well, what is she coming now?
She should be here any minute. I'll be in touch with you later, darling.
Well, now I'm in for it.
How nice to see the world again. How nice to see you again.
Yeah, I suppose you heard all that.
Naturally.
You know what's going to happen when that psychiatrist gets here and starts asking me all kinds of questions? Well, you know, I know how these characters operate. She'll start drawing it all out of me little by little. Next thing you know, I'll be explaining how I lost my reflection in the house of mirror, brought yours home instead with me. The next thing I know, she'll get on the phone, and two guys with white jackets will show up a couple minutes later with a special jacket for me.
I'm going to enjoy that.
And I thought you said you were fond of me.
The screen.
Don't want to blow it too soon. Dr. Farber, I believe.
Mr. Barnes, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, Denise said to expect you.
She warned me to expect some resistance on your part.
Does it look like I'm resisting? So, what do we do now? You sit there, I lay down. I'm kind of new at this. How's this all work?
Would you be more comfortable lying down?
Frankly, it's been a rough day, and yesterday was even rougher.
Now, Mr. Barnes, do tell me about yourself.
You mean Denise didn't already explain?
I'd rather hear it from you firsthand.
Well, this morning when I looked in the mirror, there she was. I hope you can help me, Doc.
I'll try. Go on.
Well, I saw her in the mirror in the bathroom over the sink, and she was in that mirror behind you.
I understand completely.
Wow, so fast. Denise is right. You are brilliant.
True, true, true. It was not an immodest statement. It was merely an expression of self-awareness.
Please, don't apologize. Continue with what you're saying. You understand what completely?
Mr. Barnes, in reality, you are running away from yourself.
In reality, I'm just running away from this girl.
Mr. Barnes, I suggest that you start by removing the screen from in front of that mirror.
Weren't you listening to a thing I just said?
This is an interesting case. The initial stages of dementia praecox, manifesting itself in this particular paranoid type of delusions.
Okay, you sure you want me to?
Mr. Barnes, with me here to reassure you, you will not only have the courage to take away that tree, but you will discover, now that you know it's all in your mind, that only your own reflection will be looking back at you.
Okay, whatever you say, Doc.
How do you spell dementia Greyhawk?
Some imagination we've got. Isn't that right, Doc?
There's a psychiatric convention in Atlantic City. I had planned on going. I may need help. I know I need help. Help!
I told you there was nothing to worry about, not from her anyway.
Did you see the look on her face? I kind of felt sorry for her.
You don't need a psychiatrist. There's nothing really wrong with you. We both know it.
So tell me, how long are you going to keep this up?
Me? I could go on like this forever.
Morning about 8:30. We hurry to the station so as not to be late, and board the train March 105. The cars are crowded and not too wide. We hope to sit for the 20-block ride as the rhythm of the train goes from side to side. The Subway Express. The Subway Express. It's the train we take to get to work each day. It's the Subway Express. We glance all around just to see who's there. Any single man to meet if we dare. At each stop there's a whole new groove as the subway crowd rides the loop. Hours of watching, miles of strain. No one for us on any train. The Subway Express. The Subway Express. It's the train we take to get to work each day. It's the Subway Express. Wouldn't it be nice if one fine day we'd be there to meet, smile and say, thank you for your seat, sir, how kind you are. You don't mind standing, you're not going very far. At first glance it be love at first sight, as the subway train goes into the night. The Subway Express. The Subway Express. It's the train we take to get to work each day. It's the Subway Express.
I just want to be friendly. Put it down. If Peggy comes in, she's going to be mad. It belongs to her.
She's lucky, isn't she?
I wish I had one like him.
Yeah, so do I guess. Of course, the relationship would be sort of limiting, to be perfectly honest.
Just the same, I get awfully bored looking at my own face in the mirror. What's going on?
We just wanted to see your little friend.
He isn't being very sociable.
He won't come out. We haven't even had a peek at him.
Where are your brains? He's taken the place of my reflection, remember? So no one can see him unless you're there. That's right. Oh, come on, please, Peg, just for a minute. I'm not in the mood. Maybe later. Oh, be a sport. Well, all right.
There he is.
Oh, but that's instead of you.
Hey there.
Got a friend for me. I don't think he feels like company. And if you girls will excuse me, neither do I. I don't feel so hot.
Sorry, Peg.
She doesn't look so hot, does she? What is the matter now? It was after you left the office, so you didn't hear about it. What happened? It's what's going to happen. As soon as the latest script is wrapped up, they're going to be married and go off on their honeymoon. My Johnny and her. I don't care what you see in that mirror. He never was your Johnny. Face it, it's time. They're going to Hawaii, a dream honeymoon. Well, aren't you lucky, me? Correct me if I'm misquoting. If he marries her, the three of us will live unhappily ever after. Johnny, Miss Morgan, and my reflection in his mirror. Please, Linda. Weren't those your exact words? My reflection going with them on their honeymoon? What a gruesome thought. How are you going to stop it? I should stop it long ago, right after it happened. Finally, we agree on something. I kept hoping. I'm curious to know what you did hope to get out of this besides the big headache you have now. In my imagination, I could see him looking in the mirror at my reflection and suddenly remembering who I was. Peggy, I imagine he'd say. He usually calls you Polly. So, it's you, Peggy. Why haven't I really noticed you before? But now that I have, we've got to get to know each other a lot better. You've got some imagination. Obviously, it hasn't happened, Linda. I've accepted the fact that he doesn't even know I'm alive. But tomorrow, he will. And then he'll probably kill me. When I think of what I put that poor guy through, how are you going to put him into it? How can he? He's so clever. He'll think of something. At the story conference, I'll find a way to take him aside, make him look directly at me, and after that, you're right. He may kill you.
It's obvious, so obvious, together we belong. Just open your eyes and you'll realize together is our song.
What am I thinking about? Oh, I must stay calm. And reflection, please, be gone. It's impossible. Just impossible. Us together? It's all wrong.
It's a time for sharing a moment or two. It's time to be a new friend. It's time for learning more about you. It's time for our lives to blend.
It's impossible. Just impossible. I'm engaged to someone else. But familiar she seems, in a pleasant way. And her eyes, how they sparkle to please.
The feelings I have seems to swell within. How much longer must it be? It's obvious, so obvious. Together we belong.
It's impossible. Together, it's all wrong. Well, it's now time for me to go off and get a little bit of sleep, but during that time, it's time for an intermission. And so, if the restrooms are there and refreshments that way, and we'll see you in
I know you didn't want me to come in and call me, Mr. Bond. You said you were too busy working to be interrupted. But I won't bother you with me chattering. But I know lots of lots that needs people, if you forgive me for saying.
15. You say something, Molly?
Now, doesn't your place look a wee bit better now that I've gone over it?
Yeah, much better.
Out of dust that collects in a big city in just a couple of days. Well, I did the kitchen and the bathroom.
Swell.
You know you had a towel over the mirror on the sink in the bathroom?
What?
The towel over the sink of the bathroom. Why did you put it there?
Oh, it was easier to put it there than to hang it back on the towel rack.
Oh, isn't that just like Bachelor? Well, things will be changing when you and Miss Morgan are married. Is the date set yet?
We're going out for our honeymoon to Hawaii as soon as everything can be arranged.
Why, isn't that wonderful? That's pretty far away now, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, you have to cross the water to get there.
I know.
Did you know that ghosts can't cross water?
Can't say that I have.
It's a theory.
Well, I don't believe in ghosts.
Well, there's a lot of things I didn't used to believe in, but right now I'm counting on water to do a job for me. Thanks for coming in, Molly, this morning. The place looks really good for the meeting.
Well, it would look a little bit better if we got rid of that screen. How'd you say Mr. Price broke it?
He slammed the door too hard.
Well, imagine that. When are you going to get it fixed?
One of these days, it'll be fixed.
Well, I'm finished here. I'll be getting out on my way out.
Thanks, Molly. Hello. Oh, hey, I've just finished up some last-minute changes on the script. You'll all be pleased, especially you, Mr. Thompson.
I'm pleased already, Johnny, and you're looking much more yourself.
I feel much my own stuff. You know, last night I woke up and I realized that ghosts can't cross water. What was that? Yeah, that's just a story idea I'm working on for one of the next scripts. I'll finish it when I get back from my honeymoon with Denise in Hawaii.
Johnny, what happened to your lights?
Yeah,
You know, I think probably it was the blow of circuit or something. I'm not sure.
no. Anyway. Yeah.
Where's Ed?
Yeah, where's that? No, we just barely arrived this morning.
I feel much better myself. The leaders.
Okay, you two lovebirds, not during working hours. Johnny's been polishing the script. He's sure you'll like it. Oh, well, that's what I like. Confidence. Again, now, where is Ed?
He should be here any minute.
There's a tricky pratfall I've written into one of these scenes. I want to make sure he can do it.
That's probably it now.
Linda, let him in there and start passing out the drinks. Yes, Miss Morgan. And Peggy, why haven't you passed out those scripts yet? Sorry, Miss Morgan.
Morning, Linda.
Good morning, Mr. Price.
Sorry, I'm late, gang. I got caught in traffic. Did I miss much?
I've got my own coffee, Polly. I mean, Peggy.
Yes, Mr. Burns.
Okay, we're all agreed to page 8. If you'll turn over to page 9, the beginning of the second scene. That's right, and let's all read it to ourselves, and then afterwards I'll talk about a few changes I have in mind.
How am I going to take him aside? I don't know. I'm so nervous. Girls, what's taking so long with the food? Here's the tray. I'll do my best. I feel shaky. Girls! Oh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Oh, the clumsy.
Are you okay, sir?
Oh, yeah, I'm just a bit startled.
I'm afraid you ruined your tie and shirt. Stupid girl.
I'm sure it was just an accident.
Yeah, just an accident. Miss Wilson, is that the bathroom over there? If I could just get some cold water.
The studio will replace both, naturally.
Yeah, naturally.
You should be fired for this.
Don't be so hard on her. I'm sure she didn't do it deliberately. Go check on Mr. Thompson.
How could you have been so clumsy? She stepped up this morning. You certainly upset the meeting, Peggy. She certainly did.
Don't worry, Johnny, the stain's coming out.
I hope so, Mr. Thompson.
Peggy, what are you doing in here?
Peggy? What? Peggy? What? It is you?
I've been trying to tell you since I got here, Mr. Barnes. Oh, wait a second. What's this all about? What's going on?
I don't get it. Neither do I.
That was so strange. I distinctly saw her reflection in the bathroom here.
Come on, you. We've got some unfinished business to take care of.
Please let me
You
explain.
can explain in the taxi.
Johnny, where are you taking her?
To the park.
What park?
Central.
Johnny, I demand you come back here. What do you mean you're taking her to the park? Johnny!
place looks familiar to you. I've had nightmares about it.
You haven't even given me a chance to explain.
I'm trying to remain calm. Explain.
I'm beginning to wonder what I ever saw in you.
I'm not really even sure I ever saw you, at least the three-dimensional you. To get this all straightened out.
What's over is my feelings for you.
For me?
Since the first day I went to work at the office, you came in to deliver a script. You were wearing a tan suit with a green and black striped shirt and a pink tie. You haven't heard your colors, you know.
You didn't happen to notice my socks.
Mismatched, one brown made of black, with all those colors. I don't think anyone noticed.
So you developed an interest in me because of my lousy sense of color, huh?
Oh, I overlooked that, just as you overlooked me. Whenever we were in the same room together, other people have feelings too. Even lowly secretarial assistants are human.
Look, if I was rude, I apologize. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
It's a little embarrassing for me to say all this.
I want to hear it.
You're yelling again.
I would appreciate hearing whatever it is you have to say.
Sometimes I even follow you around. Once I saw catching you in a diner, and I was hoping that you would notice me and ask if you could sit by me since you were eating alone as well. You didn't even glance my direction. And at story conferences.
Were you really at all of them?
Every one for the last 3 months.
Look, I apologize if I was rude ignoring you the way I did, but you must have realized I was pretty well occupied with the script all the time. Why am I apologizing?
Think of it this way. It could have been someone else standing behind you in all those years. Someone on the next plane to Nairobi or Madagascar. Then where would you be? You're lucky you found me.
I'll be even luckier when I lose you. Come on, let's get this taken care of. Where's everybody at?
I'm here.
Then it's just the two of us?
That's right.
Who needs more than two on a honeymoon?
We're not on our honeymoon, Johnny, and at this point, I'm not sure we ever will be.
I get the feeling you're a tiny bit upset.
Tiny?
I have these for you. I wish they were diamonds. Maybe I could arrange that too. I suddenly realized I'd never gotten you an engagement ring. I hope you like it, Denise, dear.
Oh, dear me, Johnny. When did it occur to you? When you were skipping barefoot in the park with my secretary?
Stop letting your imagination run away with you.
All right, Johnny. I'm a reasonable person. I'm willing to listen to any explanation you may have.
You don't like my flowers?
Oh, how cute. Didn't you and Peggy pick them in the rose garden? How romantic.
Peggy, she doesn't need anything of me.
Of course not. That's why you suddenly grabbed her and rushed her out of here, as if the thought of not being alone with her for one more second was more than you could bear.
Denise, if you only knew how ridiculous that sounds. I didn't pick them with her. I bought them alone by myself. Aren't you interested in at least seeing the ring?
I'm interested in hearing your explanation. Is that as wild as the last one? Are you still seeing girls' faces in your mirror?
No, that's all over. Look, right now, all I see is me. You know, I'm not bad looking.
When did you get that fixed?
Today,
You mean before we got here?
I'd have to mean that, wouldn't I?
Why was the screen in front of it?
Habit. I got used to seeing it there, and I guess I just forgot to push it away. Let's forget about the mirror. Let's talk about us.
Let's talk about you and Peggy.
Well, okay, but suddenly realized I never got an engagement ring, and I thought Peggy could help me pick out a beautiful one.
What made you think that dull-witted girl could help you pick a beautiful one?
Well, she's a girl, and she's a lot less dull-witted than you give her credit for. But I soon realized I didn't need her help. So I sent her back to the studio, and I went to the store and picked one out by myself. Won't you look at it, please, Denise? Look, when we get back from our honeymoon, I'll be the exact same dependable Johnny you've always known.
have a feeling there's still some things I don't understand. Well, for once I'm gonna let my heart rule my head. I'll let you consider it mine.
Thank you, Denise. Hey, remember this?
Mr. Thompson gave it to us to take on our honeymoon.
Why wait? Let's celebrate now.
Marvelous idea.
Although, you know, it should be chilled first.
We can put an ice cube in each glass. I'll go to the kitchen with the ice cube.
Good idea. Well, we talked our way out of that one, didn't we? We. Get used to not saying that. It's not we anymore, it's just me. One of me with matching reflection. Job, I like it. Girl, I love. Go on, Edie, don't smile. Don't just stand there looking dumb. I know all about your reflections. There's more to you than meets the eye. So why are you looking all down the mouth? Cheer up, pal. I understand. You wish you were back in the mirror looking at her instead of me. Can't say I blame you. She is a cute girl, and a lot of fun in a zany kind of way. I hate to admit it, but I miss her too. I miss her. She's not going to be here anymore. All of a sudden, my life seems awfully dull.
You talking to yourself?
No, just thinking out loud.
About us?
It's no use, Denise.
What's no use?
Us. It'll never work. I'm sick of never You can keep the ring. Can we at least be friends?
Hello?
Miss Morgan, it's Peggy. I'm calling from the office. I was told to call you at Mr. Barnes' apartment.
Peggy, you're all I need right now.
Peggy?
I just finished cleaning out my desk.
You called to tell me you're cleaning out your desk.
Can't believe this. You don't understand. I'm quitting.
Quitting?
What she said?
I'm tired of the city. I want to go home. I come from a small town, population only 2,819, but I miss it.
You can be replaced very easily, and don't forget that.
I'm sorry about this morning, the drinks and everything.
I'm sorry you didn't have the consideration to give me more notice. Well, finish up the work you have there, and then go wherever you please. Now let's get back to us.
Why is Peggy quitting?
She's homesick. What were you saying before she called something about not being worthy of me?
You can do better than me, believe me. Where did Peggy say her old town was?
She didn't. Johnny, on TV, this is what we call a big confrontation scene. You're deliberately trying to avoid it.
I already have, weren't you listening? We're no good together, we never really were. And I meant it when I said it, you could keep the ring.
You're a completely psychotic case. Do you know that? While you were gone, I contacted Dr. Farber, and she's been put in a sanatorium for a month after just one session with you. I've had enough. More than enough.
You're absolutely right.
I never should have given up Ed Price. I didn't know when I was well off.
I'll be sure to tell him that the next time I see him. Best of luck to you both. If you see him first, tell him a best man won after all. Wow. We should probably keep these special to Peggy since she wasn't what you wanted to pick them. What about that ring? If I were to give it to her, would it be like giving her a second-hand ring? I don't know. Well, because she didn't have it that long, so I guess it wouldn't matter. All right, stop wasting time. Get on your phone, call her. Melbourne Studio, Ed Price Show, please.
Ed Price Show?
Peggy.
This is Linda, Mr. Barnes. I recognize your voice.
Oh, I should have known it wasn't hers. Where is she? I got a few things to settle with that girl.
She isn't here. You're not going to make trouble for her. Please don't. Just let her go back home.
Where's back home?
Rushville, Illinois, population 2,819.
So has she already left for there?
No, she's on her way to your apartment. Miss Morgan asked her to finish up the work here first.
She's coming here?
But she said something about picking up the script with the new changes and delivering it to the printer. She took a taxi. It's not very far. She'll be there any minute.
Any minute?
Are you going to make trouble for her? Hello? Hello?
Have I got a girl for you? Peggy. Oh, Ed, I didn't expect you too. Why don't you come back some other time, Ed, old buddy? Hello, Peggy.
I came to get the script, Mr. Barnes.
Just a few changes I need to make. Stick around, won't you, please? Now, what you said.
Well, the only reason I'm here is because I happened to be at the office picking up my fan mail. When I noticed that Peggy was coming down here, I felt a little uncomfortable about doing it alone, so I came with her.
And you delivered her safe and sound. Thank you. And you leave now.
Careful, boy, you're crowding me.
Peggy and I have a lot of important things to talk about.
What have we got to talk about, Mr. Barnes?
I'll think of something. How about having dinner with me for starters?
Why? How?
Because I would enjoy it, and I think you would too. You know, I'm not that hard to get used to once you get to know me.
Look, Johnny, you never paid any attention to any girl until I saw her first. It started off in college, and it kept up until you took Denise away from me.
You know, Denise,
You're looking for a good sock in the eye, my friend.
you know, Denise, she's waiting for you. She told me to tell you she didn't know she was that well off.
No, tell him you're leaving here with me.
Tell him the truth. Tell him we've been living together.
What?
I might say that.
Why, you've been engaged to Denise?
It was bigger than the both of us. I couldn't help myself.
Are you okay, Mr. Barnes?
Yeah, it's a little sore, but
You might go back.
possible, but that's not important right now. Yeah, you went for to start over again.
You mean you want to after all the trouble I caused you? You could call it double trouble, remember?
All I know is Dr. Barber said that I have retrograde amnesia. All I know is I've seen a girl, pretty girl, that is, for the first time in full color and in two dimensions. Have I seen you somewhere before?
It's possible. I have been in some pretty strange and out of the way places lately.
My name is Johnny Barnes.
Mine is Peggy Miller. My, you have a nice strong hand.
Feel it. Say, if you're not busy tonight, I'll have you dinner with me.
I think I'd like that.
I know a really nice place. It's pretty expensive, but who cares? I'm in the mood to celebrate.
The mirror room?
See how well we get along. You read my mind.
Oh, those reflections. It could be fun.
I got you on my mind. It felt so natural. It felt so good to be with you when we were talking today. We talked about the things that we like and would like to do someday.
It felt so natural. It felt so good to be with you when we had that little fight. You stood the cold and talked for a while in the firelight.
I got you on my mind.
I got you
On my mind. I can't deny it's true. I must admit to you, I got you on my mind. I got you on my mind too.
What are we going to do about this predicament? What are we going to do about how we feel?
There is nothing wrong with this predicament. Simply proves our love is real.
It felt so natural. It felt so good to be with you when we were together alone. The things that we shared meant to great deal, so we like to make it known. I got you on my mind. I got you on my mind. I can't deny it's true. I must admit to you, I got you on my mind.
brings your eyes here. The church bells, they keep ringing, and the flowers are all aglow. The chirping of the birds makes the season so bright as we watch the gardens grow. It's springtime in Manhattan, and we have another tale to tell. Just 1 minute more, a knock at the door, and in comes Molly the maid.